Okay. Let's talk about this. Because it's gonna shit. People are saying that this should not be a main event. This should not be a main event. Gunther and Jay deserve better main event than this. Y'all don't know wrestling. Y'all don't know business. Y'all don't know nothing. That's the truth. Y'all don't know business. Y'all don't know how things work. Y'all don't know. A main event not only have the best storyline, have the biggest powerhouse names, marquee names with the marquee matches with some. This is like over 10 years of history. A man who created the Shield, a man who brought them to the main roster. This is history. This is storyline. And you don't think this is the main event? And you don't think CM Punk deserve? This segment, this is crazy. This is crazy. We have this guy mad at these two for giving him a main event. We have Roman is like, you know what? I'm gonna give him what he was owed, but that's not what he was owed. The main event is not what was his owed. So the question was, if the main event was not Paul Heyman owing him, there's three things right now I'm assuming that Paul Heyman owed him. And I'm going to give you three reasons. And I have a conversation with one of my friends. And this is what I believe. Whoever wins this match, night one WrestleMania, right? Boom. He's going to face John Cena and Cody and become a WWE champion at the night two main event. And that is crazy because you know how I see that when he told Cody, hear me out. He told Cody a few months ago, I'm not going to stab you in the back. I'm going to stab you right in the front. But this time, you know what I'm saying? Story is there. There's a story right there. Because he stabbed Cody in the back and he also got his John Cena lip back for what he did to on Elimination Chamber. I'm just saying, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. But one of my friends said something to me like, this could be happening. If he wins this match, he'll become a world heavyweight champion. And you might be wondering, why is there a story there? There's no story of Jey Uso and Gunther. Maybe you're right. Or maybe you're wrong. There's always a story. Roman Reigns is involved. And how is Roman Reigns involved? His cousin Jey Uso. Pretty much. When Roman gave him the main event, because you know how Roman for the past year, he always hurt. He never betrayed. He hurt Jey Uso. He never really apologized. He never took a full accountability. All that guy did was say yeet, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But he never really apologized. He never took accountability. He never felt like, damn, I really betrayed him. This took away Jey Uso. It had another story. Roman accountability tour. I'm just saying. Roman accountability tour. And that's also telling Seth Rollins that he is right. He's a cancer of the locker room. He steals everything. He tried to be good, everybody, but take away and causing more problems. Now he's causing more problems with Jey Uso. And Jey Uso look at Roman like, I thought you my family. I thought we're good. How could you do this to me? That's another story. That's like add more story into Roman and Jey Uso. Like so much. The accountability tour, the feel guilt tour. That like damn I should take this. And that might happen to either give Jey Uso his title shot against him or take this title away from him the way he took away from Jey Uso. It might happen at SummerSlam. The story is right there, and I'm like, damn, my brother, damn, that's a good story. That's a good story. But there's one story I think I didn't tell him that. Another story that could be is okay. Why I'm in there? Okay, that's perfect because like I'm like, hey yo, this is not. Anyways, let's move on. So another story is Paul Heyman. That's another story because here's why. From the beginning of War Games, he told Roman, before Paul Heyman was your wise man, he was my wise man. And then last week or so, like 2 weeks ago or so, Roman started to see more of, oh, he like there's a distant like from Paul Heyman away from Roman to CM Punk because look, he hasn't answered Roman, but now there's Punk. He brought Punk, and the steel cage match, he was hugging, trying to consult him. Roman didn't like it. I think the story that he is being owed is leave Roman Reigns and be my wise man. You gotta understand why I say that. And here's the thing, you gotta understand, he value Paul Heyman. That you guys not understanding about this history, why this means something. And I'm gonna say real quick. Paul Heyman is the man that believed CM Punk from the very beginning of his early career, from the Ring of Honor and bring ECW to the main roster. And he believes and believes and believes and believes. And guess what? When Brock Lesnar was with Paul Heyman, he get all the championship, all the money, and all the main event, especially at WrestleMania. Then boom, Roman Reigns comes. All the money, all the championship, even included main event at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Like Roman had a main event before, but here's the thing: his first main event was Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman in the corner. I'm just saying, it's always in Paul Heyman's favor. Always in Paul Heyman. Pretty much, Paul Heyman is a cheap code. Cheat code. You know what I'm saying? You want to make it in the business? Get Paul Heyman. So, and besides, he loved Paul Heyman. He look at him as a father figure. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's the three options: either WWE champion, the World Heavyweight champion, or Paul Heyman. I'm just saying, and that is those three make sense. Makes sense why this is a main event, and because story layers after layers after layers after layers, like there's so much options. Maybe none of the options I say is not even there. Just not even there. So anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Comment below how you really feel about this, y'all. Comment below. Think about it. Give me a reason why this should not be a main event, or why this should be a main event.